making hay.
All right, so got a little treat for you guys. Someone special is here.
Arturo and Manuel. They're always special. They're always here. There's someone else. You're working on it.
Yes, sir.
Owen's here. Hi, Owen.
Hi.
All right, everybody. Introduce yourself.
I'm Chance Hauser with Hauser Built and Hauser Power.
So what exactly, name all the things that you do, Chance.
I build hay trucks and I build bale flippers and I weld.
Are you also a farmer?
I farm very little. My
Okay.
brother does
Your brother
pretty
does
much
the
all the
farming.
farming, but I help them keep going. So,
Okay, cool. So
Yeah.
tell us about what you're working on today, what we're doing.
Well, this is a bale flipper I designed a couple months ago, and it flips up hay.
What do you mean by flips up hay?
Well, when the bale falls
Talk
over,
talk to people like they don't know what you're
Right.
talking about.
well, when the strings are down in the middle of the row, you have to either get out and flip the bales up, or you have to try and flip it up with the head. It's just a lot of wear on the machine. It's just hard on everything.
Some guys can do it pretty quick, but it does take a few years to get good at it.
Right,
And in today's world, there's a lot of turnover rate.
right.
And so, if you're getting new operators in this machine, they don't have to kind of learn that trick.
No, and it's still a handy trick to know, but this is fast. Every bale costs you at least a minute of time to get that bale flipped back up, whether you flip it up with the head or if you have to get out and flip it up by hand. So 60 bales in the morning, that's an hour you lost, and that's a pretty small operation.
Now, to all the people that will say
Well, there will be those.
a real operator doesn't take that long. Chance, have you ever driven one of these?
A couple times. You know, I've been driving since I was about 9 and 10 is when I started driving road.
So all the he's
We had a 1075.
real operators. This guy's a real operator.
I guess, you know, I've done a couple 100,000 bales anyway.
Yeah, he's an
And,
operator.
You know, I got tired of just wasting time. You know, I have other things to do than just sit and tip bales up all day. When all you got to do is push a button, just one morning on 1,000 bales will save you an hour.
Wow.
Just one morning. And that's with a small operation. We're not near as big as some people are. And, you know, if you're running 2 machines and 6 balers, that adds up in a hurry to a lot of saved time,
Right.
regardless of your skill. Because you have to stop, no matter if you do it with the head or by hand, you have to stop, you have to tip it with the head, you have to stop again, reverse, drop the head, then go forward to do it normally. With this, just push the button.
Now, the kit. What all does it take?
Not a lot. Everything fits in this box. Here's your flipper, and this is a housing that it kind of goes into. Here's your motor with all your hardware. And then that's your hoses, and it runs off the pickup chain on the back.
So this is all it takes right here.
That's it.
Everything we're looking at.
Everything's here.
Pretty simple.
Simple, basic, and to the point.
Yeah.
And you know, we'll have to cut a little hole in it, which everybody that's ever owned a roadsider will cry a little bit by cutting a hole in the roadsider. But I'll never run another machine without one. And
Well, awesome.
it just-
Well, I'll get out of your hair. You've answered all the questions. Now, I guess we're just going to watch you work and
Yeah,
judge.
right?
Just
It's
kidding.
pretty easy. Take about 30 minutes. Maybe 45.
Engineering skills.
Every one of
Chance,
them.
did you go to school or all learn in the shop from your dad?
I learned mainly from my dad. I mean, he taught me everything I know, how to build things, how to make them strong, and how to make them into something that people will want.
Yeah.
You know, don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Just build it in.
I was just reminding him a while back when I picked up my father-in-law's retriever, we recorded a bunch of stuff around the shop. The audio didn't work. I was telling him, man, we did that great video of looking at the shop, looking at his equipment, but the audio didn't work. Back. Okay, so you guys saw the mounting of this stuff. He put the end cap, or no, he put the end cap on here, and then stuck the flipper actually in there, and you just mounted the motor, and it's 4 bolts, 2 bolts, 4 bolts,
4 bolts.
4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's it. That's the size of it.
Super simple.
And then we got 2 lines, and that's it.
Lines are already made. He's done several of them, so they're pre-cut, ready to go.
These are actually the first set of my pre-mades.
Oh.
And so if they didn't work out, I was gonna have to go up the road and get them redone.
Go to Stoughton. And
Yeah, or anywhere. I got all these done at Alternative Hose.
I love alternative hose. That's the
They
place
are
to
the
go.
best. I mean, I said I wanted these last week, and they showed up on Wednesday of last week. Ordered them on Monday.
Yeah, those guys are machines. I go there
Yeah,
all the time.
I love those dudes. Keith, you see this? Don't forget, I'm promoting you, buddy.
Who?
Keith.
Keith?
Yep. Keith Alternative is by far the best.
Getting that end caps tightened up.
And it's squeezable. So you got a little grease right there.
Oh, you can grease it.
Yep.
Right. You guys can't see it. Right.
Yeah, right on that.
Right there.
And it's all machined in together.
He cut all this with his CM plasma cutter. So these aren't like he's in there with a torch
No, these were not by hand. Everything is CNC cut.
or CNC. There
I got
you
a
go.
rotator that rotates our positioner so I can do all these in a circle. So it's one continuous weld
Nice.
around the whole deal. And that's it for that part.
Time for the hoses. So on this side, you have to undo some hoses.
Yeah, a couple little fittings.
Take the brace, the brackets off.
Just that one hose. And you'll take this. Because this now will run and feed that. This is the relief or the return side of your motor. Pressure goes in here, comes out here. Instead of going to return, it goes to that motor and powers that also.
Okay, so your return is with power.
So no wiring. One button, no wiring. So that's it. Plumbing's done.
That's it.
That's all of it. Ain't no more.
Everything's done. Like everything. Just tightening that one.
I gotta tighten this one. I gotta tighten the line on the other side. And that's it.
That's simple. That's really simple, you guys. If you're interested in it, it's it's winter time, so we don't get to use it anytime soon. But super simple, great idea. Hopefully, it makes my guys' lives easier and makes everything go faster as well. You want to see yourself on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll be on there. Who do you want to say hi to? Your mom?
Yeah. And
Grandma?
my cousin, since he watches lots of tractor videos.
Okay.
Tell Sai hi.
Hi, Sai.
All right, do we get to see it work?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to leave Chance alone. He's going to do the other bale wagon. I'm going to take off. But Chance, how can people get a hold of you? What's the best way if they want one of these things?
What's the best way? What's your website, or how do they find you?
Best way to find me is on Instagram at Hauser Power Custom Fab. All my information is on there. The videos I have are on there. I have one 8-second video so far. That's all I got. But there'll be more coming up. And my phone number's on there, email, everything's on there.
And the retriever trucks, are there?
Yeah.
What's the website? The same?
The hay trucks are hauserbuilt.com.
Hauserbuilt.com. Okay.
Yep. And all the stuff's on there. My number's on there also. So if you hay trucks, bale flippers, pick one and I'll help you out.
Awesome. Well, we'll see a lot of this summer when we get back to making hay. Well, it's the end of the day. Check out this squeeze, though. How gnarly does that look with no mast? Might just have to drive it around town. Cap off the oil. The oil doesn't come out unless you turn the pump on anyway, so as long as I leave the pump off, there's no oil. That's just so funny. Stubby. It's like a race truck. And I love that drop visor. I'm gonna have to go to my neighbor. My neighbor is Pickett Custom Trucks or something. Pickett Customs. He's renting a shop from my actual neighbor, David Viss. Chava's been working on the hydraulics. What do you call it? The valve body I picked up. It's got it apart. This is pretty rusty. The one thing Manny told me, do not swap plungers. This plunger belongs with this valve setup. Don't change it. So we've got that. I think he had it sitting in that diesel overnight, and he's starting to tear into the old one. Well, the new one. And so what we're gonna do is, magnet, let go. We're gonna pull. There's 4 bolts in here. Pull those out. 2 or 4, I don't remember. And then split right here, and that other one will slide right in between. So that's the goal. We've actually never done that with this, but but we're going to. So yeah. Look at this water. Ugh. I hate the rain. We need it in the mountains, not on the farms. Thanks for watching the show, you guys. Be sure to hit the thumbs up and share this with someone else. We need the growth. I don't know what else to say. See ya. Look at that sunset. Don't look at the garbage. Don't look at the garbage. Just the sunset.